place is charged up and ready for a big game today. And this is something really special and uncommon. A 1 versus 2 this early in the season. Only college football can produce something like this. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He's going to hand this off. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Rojas. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down here for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. Can ask for a good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. So he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
The Noles pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll give it to the running back, and they'll stop him short of the line to gain. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
Yeah, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
Chris, what a statement here early in the game. By going for it on 4th down, it pays off. They decide to be aggressive. They come up with a touchdown. Can't wait to see how this impacts the game after that score.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score Florida State 7, Alabama 0.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback making some changes at the line. Testing the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Second down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the back now goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Alvarez. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. It's a run to the left. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He breaks free. He's moving out of the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. And they do a good job of it right here.
And that sets up a return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Game sets up a third down play. They'll try to run it with the option. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. One of those critical third down plays coming up. To the air, it's Rojas. Receiver makes the catch. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success.
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense wraps him up.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here. Using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Ball handed to the running back. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Running back grabs it on a screen. And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. And the Seminoles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the Noles are in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a good call in the option, but the quarterback doesn't execute that well. I don't know if he was fooled by the way that defensive end slow played it or not, but the end deserves a lot of credit for coming up with a great tackle.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And that is no good. But there's a flag down. You might get another shot at this. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Noles looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They'll run the option. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down and goal upcoming. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. They'll try the option play here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Now with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's picked off in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half.
Yeah, he about, I think he 99. Rosa, I think like 99, 97, something like that.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Florida State.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. It's a shotgun run call. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Alabama, 0.
The Seminoles will kick this away to start the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. First play of the second half to keep it on the ground. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Sticking with the running game. Oh, there's the stiff arm. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? He'll hand it off. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Gives it to the back. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes a quick catch.
Now that was some bullshit. But you happy about that though, right?
Position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness too that catches my eye.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice solid game.
The back's got it. Good enough for first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a handoff. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, They haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Still looking to put something on the scoreboard. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. We go with a direct snap. And he's brought down there.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach,
thanks, sir. I got nervous. I ain't gonna lie.
It just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
Right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll run it to the right side. Impressive spin there. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Short pass finds the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's got some open field ahead.
That's good shit. I thought he was going to outrun you. That's one reason why I threw that shit. That was good. Damn! Oh.
I was like, please throw it, please.
Yeah. I was going to say, I didn't think he was, I thought he was going to outrun your guy. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why I threw it.
To win these games, kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time.
Let's go, fat boy.
Come on.
It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Oh, hit the
Plays
wrong
like
button.
this.
That's a good job.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop it. Another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Florida State 14, Alabama 3.
On the set. Get set.
Off play action, he's looking to throw.
Oh, yeah.
The ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? He's at the 50. Inside the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Florida State.
Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. Can they recover from that right now? Here's a throw underneath to the back.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a... in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. An important third down attempt for this offense. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on him.
That nigga nervous.
For what? I ain't got no pressure.
I don't know.
These receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Second down after the incompletion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now brings up third down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for a deep completion. Deep shot caught down.
This shit, I ain't even watching for him.
I know you wasn't.
That was good. I wasn't watching for him.
Here's an example.
Yeah, that was good.
Takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They make the extra point. A trail 21-10. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. And this offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And on fourth down, the punter.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep. Yep. He touched my ankle. He touched my ankle.
And the head coach will decide to accept
I seen
the
it.
penalty and take the yardage. The offense will keep going here after that.
Man, they saving your ass, bro.
I see. He hit me.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
Oh my.
Finding space at the 20.
You know that's louder, Milk.
They bring it down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And Chris, it makes you
My whole team tired.
this game and trailing. The defense sitting back in their
We're playing against the, you know what I'm saying?
a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for a narrow game.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I don't think I can run this.
Second down to go.
This is fucking
Motion now from the
crazy.
tight end. Second down, going to throw it. Makes the catch.
Oh.
Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball to 3.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Good game, yo.
And that one, my God,
Oh, yeah. Good thing, bro.
too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, tied. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he makes the 2-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, and the onside kick works to perfection.
Chris, I can't believe they
You like that?
This is amazing. The special teams.
You like that, right?
Finish the job. Remember,
Right. Oh, you ain't got nothing to say?
Here comes the
Oh, okay.
offense onto the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked
Stop running the same running play, bro.
They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And then first down, right back to the running game. Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
What a job by this offense. They worked the ball down the field into the end zone to tie this game up. And with under 2 minutes to go, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
They knock through the BAT and claim a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 43.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. Clock is stopped.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Fights through the tackler. Finding enough space for a... before they stop. And now the defense steps in to call time with 10 seconds remaining on the clock. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
Nigga, I can't be no more ice. No more ice. It jump's already shaking. like, that's it.
So
I gotta make sure.
Nah. You might have helped me. You should have left it like that, yo. You should have left it like that.
Come down to the final
Yeah, man. That nigga scored like 21 on me, man.
And they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Good window, guys. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. 4 attempts, 138 yards. That's crazy. That's crazy.
And that is going to
That
wrap
was
it
not
up.
bad. That's
We
right.
enjoyed
This
this
should
one
have never
here.
happened.
I'm Chris Miles.
Yep. Oh, snap. You know it. You know it. I'm here, baby. I'm here. Like, he scored 22 in the fourth, yo. 22 in the fourth. That should never, ever happen. ACC, you know, we on top, man. We out here. You know, SEC is hard, but we here. You know what I'm saying? We here. It was a good game, though. He did his thing. Now for 19. Yes, sir. That dude right there did it. He did his thing. He did his thing. Good game. Back in the drawing board.